Why are you single?
Because I don't want a girlfriend.
Just that, simply put?
Yeah.
I think that's why we broke up.
I have my moments where
I think that's why we broke up, bro.
We got our moments of times where
I feel like you got your heart broken one time.
Heartbroken?
Really, yeah. Bro, I did too. I feel like you got your heart broken one time, and that just really fucked you up.
I wouldn't say I had my heart broken. I started to understand women a little bit more as I got, early on I understood that, like, she's not mine. Even if she may be my girlfriend, she might be influenced by other people.
No, KD, you're selling yourself short of the greatest energy in this world, that is love.
So, I mean, he's right, but
I
bro,
don't trip on that relationship. If we having a good time for a moment, then cool. If you end up venturing off, and I do too, it is what it is.
But don't you know anybody that's been like married for like decades?
Yeah, I know some people that are married for a couple weeks.
Yeah, but you're focusing too much on those people.
Focusing on everything.
KD was good. I got you. Nah, your heart wasn't broken. I don't believe that. What I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, when you said she ain't for me because you seen some women, some wives, some girlfriends sleep with other people. And guess what? I bet you some of them approached you. And you like, you go with my mans. Like, we in the NBA. Make us truthfully, right? Somebody that want real love, they don't want their heart broken, and they don't want to play around with multiple women or multiple men. You said you seen that. That's what you focus on. Because I do remember this. You said you didn't know how to love Monica right, and you called it off. So it sounds like that if you knew how to love her, you'd have went forward with it. It's all good because not every man knows how to love a woman. This is why I became an NBA life coach and relationship coach. But you also said this. Yeah, I had a fiance, but I really didn't know how to love her. You know what I'm saying? We just went our separate ways. It says one night Kevin got so full of his feelings, he just got up and proposed to her. We were just hanging out, chilling, felt the energy. I needed to do this right now. And I just did. I was like, we're engaged right now. We're about to get married. So I was just cool. I love this girl, but I didn't know how to love her the right way. And Monica said this, yeah, in my last relationship with Durant, I had to make a decision about compromising myself as a woman. I had to make a decision to leave a relationship, which a lot of people thought I was crazy to leave. There was a lot of criticism over it, but I think God had my back in it, because I hold what I know to be true. That is what God will reward instead of what people on earth think is a good catch. I was engaged last year, and it kind of changed the relationship big time because I was going in a direction that unfortunately a lot of people aren't willing to sacrifice their lifestyle for. Now, being a man of faith is something about, watch this, a woman that truly puts God first. Because if a woman is ever out of order, God will check that woman, right? Now, I know exactly what you were thinking, because one of my concerns was I didn't want any woman to just want me for my money, because I know some women like that, right? I mean, we all know, we see it on TV all the time, right? But the question is, like your boy said, what are you focusing on? See, I wrote this book on relationships, right? And people was like, oh, are you married? At the time when I wrote it, nah, I was single. And I understand women. I actually counsel marriages. But I was driving Uber one day, and I let everybody know that if you want to, you can get free advice, and I said I wrote a book on marriages. And the first thing the guy said was, I'm not getting married because of divorce rates. I said, okay. I said, did you get your degree? Yep, I got my master's. I said, did you ever say I'm never getting a degree because of the dropout rates? He said, no, you gave me something to think about. See, it's what you focus on. See, society tells us to focus on the divorce rates, right? But we know every year when people go to college that some people are going to flunk out. And we know colleges don't promote dropout rates. Hey, listen, come to my online school and listen, man, we got the highest dropout rate of any college. You think anybody gonna go there? Nah. But Durant, when you find somebody that's true and real, man, hold on to that. Because like you said, I have my moments, but imagine if you had that for a very long time. See, because this woman right here, I found my helpmate. Nah, soulmate. It's not a soulmate. Soulmate is nowhere near in the Bible. But I'm going to say helpmate because that's what the Bible says. But see, society says that levels, when they say get somebody on your level because she's a doctor, levels mean she should get somebody like a doctor or a lawyer or somebody that's making that type of money, right? But truth be told, that's not real. because celebrities get cheated on every day. So money is not the issue. See, the real thing is levels mean morals and values. Because, like, even you, think about it. You don't want to get cheated on. You don't want nobody just to get married to you and then take all your money. But what are you focusing on? Some may be like, well, who do you think you are to be counseling Kevin Durant? Well, KD, you did play in the championship with Stephen Curry, right? So he's the greatest shooter of all time, right? But does he have the most championships? No, he doesn't. But if you never saw him play and everybody said he is the greatest shooter that God has ever created on earth, would you play with him? Oh, yeah, I would definitely want to play with this dude, right? So what sets me apart? I was a single father of 5 before I got married. But one of the things, as you can see in this picture, I actually counsel the mother of my children and her husband's marriage. Now, that's not for everybody to do. But like, I had a talk with her husband and said, listen, man, I don't hate you. I know society says, but listen, if you ever need me, man, we can talk. We not going to have tea and crumpets every Sunday, but call me if you need me. Not only that, Durant, if you see that I'm already doing this and you ain't even hired me yet, just imagine what it would be like if you hired me, bro. Because all I need is the first initial talk. This is 15 minutes. Me and you have a conversation 15 minutes. You'll be able to tell whether I can be your life coach or not. Because if you think about it, right, no matter how great you of a player is, right, you always need a coach. I mean, we talk about the greats, right? LeBron, Jordan, KD, Steph, they all had coaches, right? And you still got a coach, right? And look at how basketball treats you, right? You still continue to play. You know, you haven't won every championship every year, but you see how it was to taste that championship, but you still go for it. And see, most people don't understand that when they operate in fear sometimes, right? And it's okay to be concerned that they'll miss out on the greatest thing, like they were talking about, right? Love with somebody that truly loves you. Because there's relationships that you know that, man, like, I mean, look at it. You look at LeBron and Savannah. Look how long they've been together, right? It's what you choose to focus on, because we can look and see in even social media, right? They always going to be talking about how, oh, so-and-so cheated on so-and-so, so-and-so cheated on so-and-so. And see, I was engaged and I had my vehicle repossessed illegitimately. And my wife, well, my fiance, right? She said, don't worry about it, babe. We're going to have a plan tomorrow. Now, mind you, she didn't tell me what she was going to go do. But she took her car, her Mercedes. She got an oil change. Now, my wife can only drive. She drives more than a couple hours. She'll get tired. But at this time, I was living in Pennsylvania and she's living in Chicago. So it was a 9.5-hour drive to where I was at. She drives her car down there, gives it to me, spent some time with me, and then flew back and then rented a car for herself. So I was able to see a woman that didn't want me for, money. So I know that when the money comes, that it ain't just about the money, because she could have left, right? Because society says, girl, he gonna mess up your credit. Girl, you better run. See, I thank God for who he gave, because, being a single father of 5, I mean, some women didn't want to deal with the man with kids. They thought I had baby mama drama. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't even use the word baby mama because it has a negative connotation. But I thank God for who he placed in my life. My helpmeet, right? It says meet you where you need help. But when you got somebody to come home to, man, that's on your team, Team Durant, like no matter what. See, I ain't worried. Can't nobody even come and sit here and be like, yo, I'm a multi-millionaire. Listen, you come with me, I'll give you a better lifestyle. My wife ain't going nowhere. I know that true because I know her heart, because she ain't about that. And she know the same for me. Like, can't no woman just come in here. I ain't going for that. First of all, I'm a man of faith. I'm a minister, so I ain't going to even be doing that. But had we listened to society, do you really, her as a doctor, do you want a minister, an author? He drives Uber on the side. I mean, now I sell cars at a car dealership. But I'm telling you, Durant, holla at me, man. Because we all need a coach. And sometimes we miss out on what God has for us because we listen to other people. Like you said, she could be influenced by other people, and she could not be influenced. Same way you as a grown man cannot be influenced by the women that was trying to come at you.